Hello, everyone. Welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Pascal. Pascal is from Holland. So let's see what Pascal has to say. Enjoy the interview. Okay. So, hello, Pascal. How are you?
I'm fine, man. How are you?
I'm very well. Thanks so much for taking the time today for the interview. Thank you.
Oh, it's so awesome, man. Really, I feel honored. I feel honored that you want to interview me.
Of course. Oh my God, there's a little cat there. Beautiful.
Yes, I have two of them. They're for my daughters.
Oh, so sweet. Oh. So tell me, how's your day going so far?
My day is going fine. I have my kids for the whole week again. I have co-parenting. I have two
Okay.
daughters. They're 7 and 8.
Wow.
Uh, well, just did groceries today, and yeah, was chilling with the neighbors. The neighbor, one of the neighbors are watching my kids now, so we can yeah, have our own time and do the
I see.
interview without yes, breaks or something.
As you're talking about your daughters, and I can see your eyes shining talking about them. Tell me, what's the best part of being a dad?
What's the best? I think all of it, man. Raising them, see how they grow up, see their how they yeah. Well, my oldest daughter, she's just like me. She has the
Really?
same appearance. She has the same character like I had back in the day. You know, the funny stuff. I think all of them. You know, it's just yeah, it's just a fun loving job to say yes.
I see. And where are you from, Pascal?
I was born in Amsterdam.
Mm-hmm.
I was raised in Amsterdam, and I moved from when was 21. I moved to Friesland. Yes, it's a total different thing, but yes, it's a better place to raise my kids, and I moved there because of a girl, and yes, I never got back really.
I
So
see.
yes,
All your family, they live in Amsterdam or not?
no, I don't have any family left. I'm just by myself,
I
really.
see. I see. And tell me, what do you do for work, for living?
I make furniture.
So tell me a little bit about your job.
I make furniture out of oak wood and out of I don't know how to say it in English. Um, you know when they build stuff, you know they have those wooden planks. They walk on it. Well, we
Yeah,
use that as well, and we make furniture out of them.
I
I don't know
see.
what's it called in English, honestly.
I see. I see. And do you work like, do you have like a place where you work every day, or you work for yourself? It's a place where you do
Yeah,
the furniture.
yes, I'm like a company leader.
I see. Okay. So, Pascal, before we start our journey within the magic box, I would like you to tell me something interesting about yourself.
Something interesting. I think I'm an open-minded guy
Mhm.
who's really spiritual in some kind of way.
Okay.
I'm always trying to do my best, and I always see things from a positive side. You know, I think um, we even the small things we need to remember as beautiful. Even if I let's say. My day to day when I have my kids is like in the morning I make the bread, I give the breakfast, I go to school with them, then I go to my work for a couple of hours. From my work on, I will go to pick them up from school again. Sometimes, and then on the Mondays they have swimming lessons. So if I do that, and it's for me, it's like an achievement, and you need to see that as a win. You know, it's the small
Absolutely.
things that matters, and you need to see that as a win to stay positive.
I love that. Absolutely. I think
Yeah.
those things, I think doing things in life and doing achieving things every single day, it's already a positive thing. It's like success. Success is every day.
Yes. And it's not really big success, but I think it's achievement to
Yeah,
do, especially when you're a single parent. When you do all that stuff, I do my housekeeping, I'm cooking, like working. I think though you can see that as achievements, and I think you can pat yourself on the back for it if you can manage it. You know, so yeah.
Very
So
good.
I think, yeah, I think that. But I'm not really a special guy. I'm just a normal guy who tries to live his day by day. You know?
all, all of us, we are special. All of us, we live in a very common way that for us is achieving things every day. That's how I see.
But yes,
Pascal, are you ready
yes,
to go on a beautiful journey through your memories in life and share your point of views?
yes. I am. I think it's really awesome, man. I saw a few. I saw the interviews yesterday. And yes, I think. Well, I was looking forward to them. It was like 2 o'clock when I had, oh, I need to stop now because my kids are up in the morning in the early. I needed to go to work this morning just for a few hours. Yes, because we have some customers, so I need to take the customers. So I had little less of sleep, but
Oh,
I got sucked into the interviews. And it was like you're such a positive guy. So
okay.
yeah, always smiling, and yes, it's really awesome, and I'm honored to be a part of your channel. So yeah.
The pleasure is all mine. Trust me. The pleasure is mine. I'm just gonna play a song now, just for us to relax a bit
Yes,
before the first question. Okay? You
that's for
can
the
dance.
fun.
Absolutely can dance. Let's do it.
Yes, let's start this.
Okay, Pascal. So before we start the game, during the journey, if it comes up a question that you don't want to talk about some reason you don't want to answer, always can change. Okay.
Sure, no problem.
Right. First question for you is: how long can you go without checking your phone?
Sometimes the whole day.
Really?
Yeah, really. Because my phone is just it's an accessory. I don't like to be stuck in the world of the digital world. And I think you need to enjoy life more. And if you're always on your phone, checking your phone, I don't think you can enjoy your life and see the beauty of it.
Absolutely. I think nowadays we are so attached to our phone, you know what I mean, that sometimes you just need to literally leave on the side because, as you said, sometimes we miss little things in life because we are so connected with the phone.
Yes.
It became like a part of our body.
Yes. Like we're our phones. But we're not. And it's a shame. Because yeah, I think when you're sitting on your phone all day long, I think you're missing the beauty of it. And you miss lots of stuff, like even the smallest butterfly who's flying around. I mean, I think that's the beauty of life.
Absolutely. Very good. Next question. Hey, Pascal, next question for you is,
Yeah.
tell us about your best holidays and why you consider that.
You mean like Christmas or like vacation?
Vacation.
Uh, well, when I was around 22 years old, I went on vacation to Aruba.
Wow.
Yeah, when I was on vacation, I did some work, for the government of Aruba. I was putting fences around the schools. So, but yeah, it was so awesome. The skies were great. The sea was really blue. I went on the submarine. I saw the deep sea things, and it was just awesome. It was just so beautiful. I
Wow.
think that's one of my best vacations ever.
I see. And which year was that? It's been a long time or not?
I'm now 36, so yeah, it's more than 10 years.
I see. Okay. Next question. Let's do it. Before the next question, Pascal, tell me something. How old were you when you left Amsterdam?
I was around 21 when I left Amsterdam.
Okay, so you grew up in Amsterdam then.
Yes, I grew up in Amsterdam.
So tell
I
me
was,
what. Yes, sorry,
yeah.
sorry. Carry on.
No,
Carry
no,
on.
no, don't ask your
No, I was about to ask you. Tell me, how was the best part of growing up in Amsterdam, in Holland? Tell me what was the biggest joy of it, in your opinion.
Well, I think because we didn't have no phones, no social media, we were always outside. Um, we were always like walking to everywhere, you know. We went to the city, like to the dam, you know, where they have the the things when you the death remembering of the soldiers from World War II.
Hmm.
We walked with a group of friends. We walked there, visited the coffee shop, took some ganja, and then we walked all the way. And well, because there was always a lot of tourists, and I was like around, I think, 8 or 9 years old, that I actually could speak English already for a little bit.
Hmm.
And we took those tourists because we knew the Amsterdam, and we toured the tourists around, but they came to places that they never would when you book a real tour guy. So we did that, and we knew most of the tourists. Yeah, they love the red light districts and all that stuff.
Yeah,
So yeah, we took them over there, and we ended up at a place called the Casa Rosso. So yeah, I think was one of the most awesome times in my life. You know, yeah.
nice. I see. All right. Next question for you is, do you have a unique ability that you think no one has or you never met before?
No, not really. I think I'm just an average guy. I think I can do some impersonation stuff. But I think most of the people can do that. Like you saw on my TikTok videos,
Hmm.
one of my alter egos is Dimitri, and I am impersonating a Russian guy. I don't say it in my videos, but I think you can understand it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think I can do. Yeah, I do more, lots of more impersonation because I can be an American too, man. Because yeah, I'm over here, you're sitting over there, and I'm doing the best I can, man. You
Oh
know,
my,
I.
I
but
love
even
that. Oh my goodness.
but listen, I think you would love this too. So my name is Pascal, and I'm from the right side of the country. Well, if you know Billy Bob, he's an uncle of mine. So please be careful what you say to me.
That's amazing. So that's
Yeah.
why, so Dimitri, it's a character that you invented for your TikTok videos.
No, not really. It became as a joke because I like to play video games sometimes, and we did this game like it's called Call of Duty, and there was this Russian character in it, and his name was Dmitry, and we were on a party, and yeah, I just became yeah, I did just funny comments, talking like a Russian guy, and well, that's how Dmitry a little bit born. So first off, I always only did small videos on Snapchat for my friends because they love it, and
Yeah,
then they pushed me a little bit to TikTok to make the videos,
I see.
and that's how Dmitry was born.
Amazing. It's interesting. It's so you do so well because I literally thought when I was watching your videos, I literally thought that you're from Russia. I didn't think you're from Amsterdam. That's why you're Dutch. So when I was watching, it's like, oh, maybe he's from Russia and he's living in Amsterdam now or in Holland. You did very well. You
Thank
do
you
very
very
well.
much. Yes,
Amazing.
I think it's yes, one of the things I can do the best. That's why I said hi. Hello, peoples. This is your good friend Dimitri. I'm from the Mothers of Our Mothers. You know, well, yes, yeah. It's I think it's one of the things yeah, well, one of my talents I can do.
Amazing. Very good. Good for you. Very good. Next one. Next question is, if you could live anywhere in the world, where that would be and why?
Uh, oh, that's a good question. That's a really great question because I never thought of it actually. I mean, I'm happy at the place where I live, but I think it would be somewhere in America because I always dreamt of it to be in America.
Hmm.
I think it's a lovely country. It's an awesome place. Yeah, I think I would live there. But at the other side, I think Africa, South Africa, is also a lovely place to be. So yeah, it's really difficult to make a decision between that.
I see. You know, I'll tell you something now. I've been in Holland like a lot, more than let's say 30 times, a lot of time, because a good friend of mine, he lives in Helmond, in Eindhoven. So I've been so many times, because from London you can fly to Eindhoven like less than an hour, and it's very cheap, the flights. So I've been so many
Yes.
times, and of course in Amsterdam as well. It's like 1 hour drive more or less from there to Amsterdam. And do you live far away from Amsterdam or not? How far are you?
I think it's around an hour and a half, 2 hours from Amsterdam.
I see. Okay. Ready for another one?
Sorry, what
Ready,
did you say?
ready for another
Yes, yes,
question?
yes. Yes, I am ready.
Let's do it. Hey, Dimitri. Next question. Sorry, I said Dimitri.
It's no problem, man. It's just people in my normal life, they also call me Dimitri or Dimi, or so it's fine. I will listen to both of my names.
Pascal, next question for you is,
Yes.
what have you learned during the first lockdown, the COVID crisis in 2020, when the world literally went upside down, yeah, with the
Yeah.
COVID? For you,
Yes.
what's the positive thing that came out of that challenging journey?
I think that's the time I woke up.
Tell me
I
why.
saw I began to see things. Um, for me, well, people are gonna hate me for this, but for me, I saw a big play. Back in the day, when I was around 60, 70 years old, I read a lot about the Illuminati and stuff like that. And I already saw things like this. They claimed that there be a pandemic and stuff like that. And I always thought it was something that was just exciting, just to yeah, like some fantasy or something. And then this came out. The first 2 weeks, I really was a bit afraid because I saw in real life what a real deadly virus like Ebola could do with you. So I was cautious, and then around people around me they stayed alive, and it was like, but it was supposed to be like a virus that people would die from within a couple of days, couple of weeks, but people were just partying and still yeah, be themselves. And so I think I woke up and saw things that I thought, well, this isn't right. So um, how could my neighbor be still alive? Because yeah, he was one who partied a lot, and he was a lot with other people, and yeah. So yeah, I think it opened my eyes to how the world really works in some kind of way, I guess. Yeah, it's not like I'm a conspiracy. I'm really not. But yeah, sometimes some things just ain't right about the whole COVID-19 situation. And I do believe people really got sick, and I do believe people really died of it. But it was not as worse as they proclaimed to be. You know what I'm saying?
I see. So what you're saying is that somehow you kind of could see different things. That what I understood.
Yes, I thought the world different. Like people were in like some sort of hypnosis that they always need to be afraid of something,
Okay,
and I woke up from it. I wasn't I didn't want to live in fear the whole time. And like I said, when still people around me weren't dead or something like that, I was like, well, something isn't right here. So
I
yeah,
see. I see. I understand. So you could see the world in a different way. That's how
yes,
I see.
yes.
Interesting saying that, because a lot of people as well, they found a different way of living as well. They start seeing the world in a different way. I think the COVID crisis brought a lot of negativity and a lot of like downside, but at the same time as well, a lot of positive things as well, where people they change their lives. People start, as you mentioned, people start seeing the world in a different way. They appreciate more things as well, like in the past. That's what I believe.
Yeah, true.
Okay. Next question, Pascal. Let's do it. Before the next question, tell me what you like the most about your job. What's the biggest joy of it? And the flip side, what do you find most challenging?
Uh, I don't think it's well the most enjoying. It's because when people order stuff like with us, I mean, it's all handmade, you know. We don't have furniture or something that you can come to us and you can buy it like IKEA or something. Oh, you come to us, you order it, and it's all your ideas that we make.
I see.
I think the most challenging is just when we do something really new, and always hope for the best that it works out good. So I think that's the challenge of it. But I really love my job because people when they got the when they have the furniture, they always like thankful to you. You know, they're like, "Wow, this is beautiful, and thank you very much." And yeah, I think that's why I love my job, making the stuff for people and they can enjoy it and be really happy.
And what's the most common furniture that people order online? Like most common one?
The most common one are furniture for in the bathroom, you know, where they put the sinks on and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's the most common furniture. But we also make furniture for in your garden, you know, with couches and chairs and tables and stuff like that. And now at this point, people want an outside kitchen. You know, they have this type of barbecue they call the big green eggs, and they want something around it, like a big thing to put it on and put their stuff in. So that's just the most common for now because it's summer and people are like to grill.
I see. All right. Next question is, what is the strangest or the funniest gift have you ever received?
Oh, what's the strangest or the funniest gift I have ever received? Um, Actually, I don't know really because
No.
yeah, I always love the gifts people get me, and
So let's put
yeah,
the different way. What's the most special gift that you ever received? Something that you're never gonna forget?
my children,
Of course, of course. Oh,
my my two daughters, yes.
so far, what's the most memorable lesson you've learned from them so far?
From my kids,
Yeah.
uh, always try to stay positive,
Mm-hmm.
be patient with them, and oh yeah, I think that's the most important. Yeah? Be patient with them because yes, sometimes you want to put them behind behind the walls because they can make you crazy. But always stay positive because in the end of the day, you're the one who is parenting them. They need to you're gonna teach you your lessons in life, and I hope for the best. I think yes.
I see. It's funny because I have a lot of parenting on the show, a lot of parents, and they say the same. They go like, William, I've learned how to be patient.
Yeah.
Funny that. Next question. Hey, Pascal from Holland.
Yes.
Next question is, what is your morning ritual?
My morning ritual. In the morning, I stand up. I have a really bad habit. I smoke a cigarette.
Oh,
Then, I will clean myself in the shower, drink a cup of coffee, uh, put my work clothes on, and go to work. And when I have my kids, it's practically almost the same. Yeah, I woke up, I smoke a cigarette, I will clean myself, I will clean the children, I will make the breakfast, I will make the bread for the schools, the lunch and stuff like that. Then I do my own clothes on. I will pick their clothes, and they can clothe themselves. And
yeah.
then, well, we go in the car, and I will drop them off at school. I will go to my work, and
Wow.
that's about it.
Do you consider yourself to be more a day or night person?
Um, when I was younger, I was a night person, but now, yeah, a day person. But sometimes, when I don't have my kids and it's really fun, I can stay up all night, and then it's yeah, I'm like the night man or something like that. I'll party all night long.
I see. Very good. 3 questions left. Let's do it. Before the next question, of course, you mentioned about Dimitri, about your characters, American character on your TikTok videos. What is the big
Yes.
inspiration? When was the idea of starting your TikTok account?
Well, it's because people really did push me to it. They say, "Yo, you need to go on TikTok. I think it's going to be a great success, and you would
Uh-huh.
have followers within a month or stuff like that." So yeah, eventually I caved in, and yes, I will try. I was making positive. Well, I tried to make positive clips on TikTok as Dimitri. So
Absolutely.
yeah,
And I was watching some of your videos, and again, I can feel the energy. I can feel your positivity through the videos. I think people they appreciate that. I think people when they post those videos online, I think people they connect with us somehow. And I think people they imagine some people they watch that they go like, oh my God, that's nice to hear that to see. You never
yeah.
know who is watching. You never know who may be having a bad day or maybe is lost in somehow. And when they watch that, they go like, oh, that's something to light up my day. That's how I see.
Yes. Well, that's was I think all the whole meaning of my Dimitri clips, to give my positive energy on in the videos, and that people would enjoy. Like, oh yes, now you made my day. I can go. I can go on, be strong today, and stay positive.
And you always been this way, Pascal. You always been like positive. You had always this positive attitude, or not?
Yes, I think I was always positive since I was a little kid. Sure, I had a time, but where I was a little bit depressed, and I didn't see the positive things inside. But
Hmm.
I picked myself up, and yeah, I started to see things positive again. But like I said, there was a little time that I saw my glass half empty, but most of the times I see my glass half full, and I try to take every opportunity to be the best that I can.
Very good. Next question is, what do you think people need to know about each other before they start a relationship?
It's a hard question. I think, yeah, well, first of all, I think you need to accept each other as you are. What I see these days is people are coming together, and they're more looking to appearance than how people are on the inside, their character, and they trying to change each other. I think that's where it most of the times go wrong because first off you're doing your best, you're on the pink clouds, you're all with the butterflies and stuff like that, and you're trying the best to be the guy or the girl for your partner as they want, but eventually I think you will cave in, and then your own face, your true colors are coming back. So yeah, first of all, don't try to change each other. Respect each other as who you are, and well, I think it's most important to learn about each other. From who are you? What are your positive sides? What are your negative sides? I think that's the most important to start a relationship instead of, well, I like you, let's start a relationship, because that's the thing that's really happening nowadays. So yeah,
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I think respect and also, don't try to change people because they are is there the way they are. You know what I mean? You
yes,
need, or you're gonna adapt yourself to the people. Of course, sometimes we can not change, but we can kind of do some things to that we can improve. But not you're never gonna
sure,
change yourself completely. You need to
sure,
adapt ourselves. You're gonna love this person with their, as you said, positivity and negative as well. So that's the
yes.
beauty of relationship.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, exactly, exactly.
Two questions left. Let's do it. Before the next one, tell me a little bit about your tattoos. Tell me which one is the first one you ever had and the latest one.
The first one I've done, I was 15 years old, and it's it's a wheat leaf actually. That was my first one, and my latest one was upon I think yes, it was this one with the Frisian flag on it,
Uh-huh.
and it was from a certain group. So that's what was my latest
And are
one,
you planning
really.
and are you planning to have a new one?
Yes, yes.
And what's
It's
going to
like
be
an index. I want this arm to be shaded, like a half sleeve tattoo, and then I will
nice.
look forward further.
All right.
As Me and my buddy, I grew up with Dragon Ball Z,
Uh-huh.
and we're about to take a tattoo. I take Vegeta, and he's taking Goku, who bump fists together. So that's our next tattoo together. So yeah,
Amazing.
like a friendship tattoo.
Good. Next question is, what would be your ideal day?
Oh, I think every day is an ideal day. So yeah,
Why is
you
that in
just
your opinion?
well, because every day you get is a present. You know, it's not called a present, the present for nothing. So yeah, even if sometimes things go wrong, I think you still need to find the positive things in life, because not the whole day is bad. You know, you have some bad days, but there's always positive things in your bad day, and I think you need to see the beauty of it, of the positive things. So yeah, I think every day is an ideal day.
Amazing. Good. Ready for the last one?
I'm ready.
Last question. Let's do it.
Samba.
You are a good dancer.
Thank you very much.
Before the last question, tell me through your career, yeah? Like creating furniture. Tell me a
Yes.
moment, a situation, or a client feedback that you're never gonna forget. Like a piece of furniture that you've done that you go like, oh my god, that was one of the best one I had for any reason. Which one that would be?
Well, uh, we have some nagging clients, because the clients we get, most of the time they are very rich, and I was sure we did a perfect piece. We did a perfect piece, but the client, he was like, no, this ain't good, and this ain't right, and you did that wrong and this wrong. I was like, whoa, because when other people saw it, their opinions like, whoa, that's some nice piece, that's a nice masterwork what you made, and but the client itself, yeah, he tried to get a discount on it or something like that. You know how people are, but that's the thing I would never forget. Like it was an awesome piece, and there's something like, well, the wood's not dark enough, or that this is too light, and oh, it was terrible. It was really terrible. But yes, we gave them we gave them a discount, because yes, the customer is a king. But we put a marvelous piece over there. But yeah, it is what it is.
And the opposite side, tell me a piece of furniture that you've done that you went like, I'm not sure if it's gonna be good, and suddenly the client said, "Oh my God, that's something like beautiful, unique, or they liked a lot." There's something that's it happened to you.
Oh yes. Uh, we made like furniture for the TV, and it was in for from oak wood, and we do oak wood with some type of oils. You know, you can have different kinds of oil on you on the furniture. Like you can pick for charcoal, chocolate, natural, and stuff like that. So I really hate the oil charcoal. It's like such a different oil to make it perfect. And I was like, oh, this is going to be terrible. This looks really terrible. And we came to the customer, to the client. And he's like, wow, this is beautiful. Never thought it would be so awesome. I was like, okay, cool. But in myself, like, oh, this is the most hideous piece we have I've ever made. But yeah, she was really happy about it. So yeah, so I'm like,
Amazing. There's always both sides. There's always both sides. That sometimes you do
yes,
something, you go like, "Oh my God, that's the best thing I've done," and they don't like it. And sometimes you go like, "Okay, I don't think that's gonna be the best one," and suddenly they just love it.
yeah,
Part of the journey. That's how it works.
true.
Last question for you is, tell us about your earliest memory in life.
Ooh, I think I was around 4 years old, or maybe a little bit younger. I was at my grandma's house, in what you call it? We call it in Holland. We call it a box. You know, it's a thing where you sit as a little child.
Okay?
I remember waking up with my stuffed animal and screaming for my mother. So that, I
Wow,
think that's my earliest memory.
amazing. Okay, it's not the end yet. Let's play now the word association game. Okay, I'm going to give away some words. Just tell one word that comes
Yes,
to you. Quick thinking. Let's
yes.
start with money,
Money, power,
family,
Lies.
Love.
Warmth.
Second?
Warmth, like,
Well, okay. One word for sex.
love it.
Life.
Challenge.
Politics.
Circus.
Religion.
Scam.
Fear.
Emotion.
One word for friendship.
Uh, no. Family.
Desire.
Desire. Weakness.
I like that actually. It's so true. You know, sometimes desire it's danger and very weak as well. I like that.
Yeah.
Regret.
Regret. Just dumb.
Success.
Well, success. Happiness?
Wish.
Sorry?
Wish. One word for wish.
Wish. Oh. Desire.
Okay. One word for happiness.
Love.
One word for Amsterdam.
Love. Home.
Oh, and the last one now, Holland. One word.
Banana Republic.
Interesting. Right, let's pretend I'm going to meet your best friend for a coffee, and I'm going to ask your best friend, tell me the most beautiful thing about Pascal, and tell me something that he still needs to work on, to improve on. What your best friend would say?
I think he would say that I'm always caring. Yeah, I was caring for my friends, and I think they would say, yeah, sometimes I need to say no more, because I'm always going above and beyond, and sometimes I forget myself.
I see. Very good. Listen to your friends. They know what they're talking about. Let's play now Pascal in the Magic Box, and you can ask me a question. But before that, let's play the music one more time. Let's do it.
Sure.
But before you ask me the question, what is your favorite Dutch word?
My favorite Dutch word. I always say heftig.
Which means?
Heavy. Like, yeah. When stuff like something happens or something, I always say, "Oh, heftig."
I see.
Oh man, that's heavy. That's heavy.
You can ask me a question now.
Why? Yeah, I had it. But I need to translate it a bit. What's the reason why you're starting interviewing people on your channel?
Amazing question. I'll tell you something now. You're talking about 2020 when the world literally went upside down because of the COVID crisis. Back then, I think a lot of people, the mental health people, they were a bit, lost. They didn't know what was happening. The uncertainty was a big thing because nobody knew what was happening. It was a bit scary as well. So I found myself in a very dark place. Yeah, I found myself a bit lost. I didn't know what was happening. And at the same time as well, I think a lot of people, they found, we were talking before, a different way of living, a different way of surviving somehow. Here in England, at the time, we could leave the house once a day for exercise, yeah, like to go in the park for a run, this and that. And I was doing that every day, like in the afternoon, I was going for a run, like an hour more or less. Before the COVID, I was already thinking to do something on YouTube, like a channel where I could express myself, where I could, connect with people, but I didn't know what. I didn't know, like, my God, what I'm going to do. I couldn't like think about an idea, but I was like, okay, the right idea is gonna come. I'm sure one point is gonna come. So I was, you know what I mean? I was thinking about that every day. I was going for a run, and I was like, one day in the middle of my run in the park, this idea just came like that, and I was like, oh my goodness, that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna create questions. I'm gonna like do some research, some questions, and I'm gonna literally invite people around the globe and see what they think about, what their opinion, what their point of views. In the same time as well, people can connect with other people as well. So, and that's how it started, literally. And at the time I was feeling really down, I wasn't feeling a good place, wasn't like feeling my best. And suddenly I started creating everything, I started organizing everything. And after I had the idea, let's say March, April, and so I started doing the interviews in June. Yeah. And I remember actually I just reached 1,000 interviews on the show. My goodness, 1,000.
Awesome.
I sat down here, actually more than 1,000, because some interviews I couldn't post online for some reason, this and that, but literally I've been doing this, like, it's amazing. Anyway, so I started doing the interviews in June. Yeah, in June I started doing the interviews, and in October, after 3 months, I launched the show. I said, okay, I need to start, because I had so many interviews already happening. I had like a lot of interviews already recorded, and people were asking me, William, when my interview gonna go live? When gonna start? And I was like, oh my God, I need to find a way. I need to start it. I said, okay, let's start in October. So October 2020, I launched the shows and at the show. And at one point I had so many interviews online that I need to they released them. So I was putting 4 interviews in the weekend. I was putting 2 on Saturdays, 2 on Sundays, because it was too many. So yeah, it's the idea came along like in a very dark place where I wasn't feeling my best. And but saying that, Pascal, I always been like that. For example, when I was a teenager, when I was growing up, when I look back now, I remember when I was going like in a school holidays or something, I was always asking, oh, what's your favorite color? Who is your favorite, like who in your family you are more close to? So this kind of questions, I've always been doing it. Even adult as well. When I go with like holidays with friends or barbecue, or, when everyone gets together, they know me very well. There was always a moment I was like, oh, who was your favorite teacher? Who is your best friend? So this kind of questions always done so it's being here already. It was here already, but I didn't know. I didn't know how to start that. It was already here. So that's why people they like the show, because they feel very confident, because they can see it's true. It's like something that's it's about myself here. So what I'm doing here, I'm just expressing myself, and I let my guests express themselves as well. So that's how the show started. Yeah, that's how the show started.
Really beautiful. I think you're doing a very good job at it. Really, it's awesome.
Thank you so much. Thanks for taking the time.
Yeah, you chose the right. Yeah, you did the right decision, man. You made the right decision to do this. Yes.
Thank you so much. Thanks for taking the time for the interview. Thanks for being so kind and so open as well. I think it's nowadays it's good to hear people talking about their normal days and sharing their point of views as well. Thank you. But
you're welcome. Before
you go, if you can share a positive message or anything that you live by.
A positive message, yes. Just see the beauty in life. Don't regret things, because everything you do is a lesson. You grow off everything. Even if you think you're failing, you're not failing, you're learning. So don't be depressed. Don't let yourself down. Always keep your head up and see the beauty in the smallest things that you can see.
Amazing. Now I would like to ask Dimitri now. What Dimitri would say right now for the whole world? What he would say, Dimitri?
What would Dimitri say? Well, Dimitri would say, keep good spirit alive. Stay always positive. You can do it. Remember, everything comes with the good things. It takes the smallest things to take it. Take small steps. Don't be the big one. And yes, like I always say, stay positive. You can do it.
Amazing. Thank you very much. Thanks so much. In regards to your daughters, to your family, and your friends, and you keep in touch, okay? It was a pleasure.
Yes, we do.
Enjoy your day.
Thank you too.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye. It was fun.
So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why would you like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye-bye. See you next time.